to be at work for a couple hours, so I was thinking, why don't we head down to the park with Tyler and... yeah, unless, of course, you know, you guys have some plans.
Oh, Casey, just stop by.
Yeah, I'm just on my way to work.
Plus, we can't go to the park today. We have an appointment with Shayna. You don't remember? I asked you to take off work today.
Oh, right, yeah, but Allie, I told you that I'm not going to change my mind about fighting Isabel in court for my trust fund, so why don't we just call Shayna and cancel the appointment?
It's not about your trust fund. It's about filing for our divorce.
Are you guys getting married? As Tyler's father, I feel like I should, you know, be aware of any plans that you have.
Eventually, we'll get married.
Because, you know, weddings take a lot of planning and stuff, and you can't just do them. I mean, you gotta organize, and then you just blow them off like we did. Do it on the fly, right?
Well, yeah, I think I gotta go back to college next month first and, you know, get organized.
Yeah, we both do.
So have you figured out where you're gonna live?
I think Allie and Tyler are gonna have to stay here for a while.
Yeah. I can only hold down a part-time job right now.
And what about you? Is your part-time job at Brunel's gonna be enough to support them?
I'll do the best I can.
Well, that's not enough. My son needs more.
Like what, Cooper? Like a mansion? Servants, $2 million?
No, like the security of a home with both parents in it.
What about love? What about a total commitment to your son's well-being? When did money become more important than that?
Yeah, when did you become the arbiter of all that is good and wrong? Listen, I grew up in a house with part-time parents.
Please not fight.
Allie, you know what? I am gonna fight. I'm Tyler's father, and I have every right to fight for what he needs.
I think we all are in agreement here that the most important thing Tyler needs is to be loved, totally and unconditionally, in a loving home. Am I right? Besides, you have a job now, Cooper, at Pins. I assume, as his father, you'll be helping out financially.
Okay. Cooper, the meeting with Shayna is at noon.
Right. Fine. I'll see you.
No, it's right. We've got to start thinking about what we're going to do.
I am thinking. I'm thinking every day, all day, about us being together finally for the rest of our lives.
Hey, stop!
Why?
This is not going to work. Practical here.
I know.
And
Allie,
responsible. I've got to think about Tyler.
of course you do.
I mean, he doesn't have a trust fund.
Allie, he doesn't need a trust fund. Hey, Allie, with your looks and your know-how and my training, Tyler is going to grow up to be a world-famous something. And you and I together, we're going to live in a nice little cabin somewhere with a private stream. And
what about food? What about rent? What about Tyler's schooling? What about clothes? What about doctor bills? What about pediatrician? What about daycare centers? Well, we've got to think about reality.
I'm aware of reality, Allie. What are you talking about?
Did you ever stop to think, are we going to finish school? Are we going to start working? I mean, did you have a vision that we were going to be married?
Yes, yeah, I did, eventually, yeah.
Yeah, and are we eventually going to have the money to live on our own? I mean, we were sitting here waiting for Cooper to decide something with this Isabel thing so Tyler could get his trust fund, and that could pay for his expenses, but that door is now closed. What are we going to do about the money?
We'll figure something out.
Dream on, Casey.
Fine. Let's take a look at your reality then, Allie. You want to try your reality? Why don't you just make up with Cooper and move right back into that mansion? Why don't you crawl on your knees to Isabel and beg her for her forgiveness and tell her you'd made such a terrible mistake with that Bowman boy and just beg her to allow you to come home again?
Because my home is with you.
I know. Honey, I know you're scared about our financial situation.
Somebody has to be.
Allie, listen. Hey.
What?
Everything is gonna be fine.
Being poor is not fine.
I've been poor my entire life. And our love for Tyler and for each other can outlive all the Aldens and all their money. Doesn't that count for something, Allie?
Yes.
And you kiss me and you tell me that you love me.
I love you.
Again.
I love you.
I love you.